Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're exploring the dark web, a hidden corner of the internet that is shrouded in mystery and intrigue. The dark web is known for its illegal activity, including the buying and selling of drugs, weapons, and even human beings. But it's also a place where people can speak freely and anonymously without fear of censorship or reprisal. What is the dark web? The dark web is a part of the internet that is not indexed by search engines like Google. It is home to many illegal marketplaces, where you can buy anything from drugs to fake aids to stolen credit cards. It's also a place where activists and dissidents can communicate and share information without fear of reprisal. Another important thing to mention is that many of us gets confused between dark web and deep web, so it's important to distinguish between the two terms. While the deep web refers to the portion of the internet that is not indexed by search engines, the dark web refers to a specific subset of the deep web that is intentionally hidden and only accessible using special software. The dark web is often associated with illegal activity, such as drug trafficking, weapon sales, and other criminal activities. Navigating the dark web. Accessing the dark web is not as simple as opening up a web browser and typing in a URL. As mentioned earlier, it requires special software, such as the Tor browser, which is designed to anonymize your internet connection and protect your identity. Unlike the surface web, the dark web does not have search engines like Google that can index and categorize its content. Instead, users must rely on directories and specialized search engines to find what they're looking for. Some popular directories include Hidden Wiki and Onion Deer, while search engines like Maya and Torch can help you find specific content. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are the preferred method of payment on the dark web, as they allow for anonymous transactions that are difficult to trace. However, using cryptocurrencies can be tricky for those who are not familiar with the technology. Users must set up a digital wallet, exchange their local currency for the cryptocurrency, and then transfer it to the seller. It's important to do your research and choose a reputable cryptocurrency exchange to avoid scams and fraud. When you're done browsing the dark web, it's important to take steps to protect your identity and ensure that your internet activity is not being monitored. To do this, you should close all windows and tabs related to the Tor browser, clear your browsing history and cache, and use a tool like BleachBit to securely delete any temporary files or logs. The dark side of the dark web. While the dark web has its share of positive uses, it's also a hotbed of illegal activity. The drug trade is rampant, with dealers offering everything from marijuana to heroin to fentanyl. You can also find illegal weapons, stolen credit cards, and even hitmen for hire. The dark web is also home to many disturbing and illegal sites, such as those that promote child pornography or offer guides on how to make bombs. One high-profile crime that was connected to the dark web was the case of the Silk Road. In 2011, a website called Silk Road was launched on the dark web, offering users an anonymous marketplace for buying and selling drugs, weapons, and other illegal goods and services. The site quickly became one of the most popular destinations on the dark web, but it was also the focus of a massive criminal investigation that eventually led to the arrest and conviction of its founder, Ross Ulbricht. Silk Road operated on the Tor network, which allowed users to access the site anonymously using the Tor browser. The site used Bitcoin as its primary currency, which allowed users to make transactions without revealing their identities. Silk Road was also known for its advanced security measures, including encryption and a system for rating and reviewing buyers and sellers. In 2013, the FBI launched an investigation into Silk Road, and they eventually identified Ross Ulbricht as the site's founder. Ulbricht was arrested in October 2013 and charged with a variety of crimes, including money laundering, drug trafficking, and computer hacking. During the trial, it was revealed that Ulbricht had attempted to hire hitmen to kill several people who he believed posed a threat to Silk Road. In February 2015, Ross Ulbricht was convicted on all charges and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The case became a cause célèbre for advocates of privacy and individual liberty, who argued that Ulbricht's sentence was excessive and that the government's investigation of Silk Road was an infringement on civil liberties. The takedown of Silk Road had a significant impact on the dark web. While there are still marketplaces on the dark web that offer illegal goods and services, many of them have adopted stricter security measures to avoid being targeted by law enforcement. Additionally, the Silk Road case has led to increased scrutiny of the dark web by law enforcement and government agencies, which has made it more difficult for users to engage in illegal activities. Another incident that occurred through the dark web was the case of Peter Scully, a notorious criminal who operated on the dark web, using it to commit some of the most heinous crimes imaginable. Peter Scully was an Australian man who operated on the dark web under the pseudonym Lux. He was known for his involvement in the creation and distribution of child pornography, as well as for running a site called No Limits Fun, which offered users live streams of sexual abuse of children. His case shocked the world and highlighted the dangers of the dark web. Peter Scully used the anonymity of the dark web to evade law enforcement and run his criminal enterprise. He used encryption and other advanced security measures to protect his identity and the identities of his customers. He also used Bitcoin to facilitate transactions, making it more difficult for law enforcement to track his activities. In 2015, the Philippine National Police launched an investigation into Peter Scully's activities after they were alerted to the presence of his site, No Limits Fun. The investigation led to the discovery of a network of child abusers and pornographers, and eventually to the arrest of Peter Scully. Peter Scully was extradited to the Philippines, where he faced charges of human trafficking, rape, and murder. During his trial, it was revealed that he had tortured and killed at least one of the children he had abused. In June 2018, he was found guilty on all charges and sentenced to life in prison. The Peter Scully case had a significant impact on the dark web. It highlighted the dangers of using the dark web to engage in criminal activity and led to increased scrutiny of the dark web by law enforcement. The case also served as a warning to other criminals operating on the dark web, many of whom have since adopted stricter security measures to avoid being caught. So, how you will stay safe on the dark web? Well, if you're interested in exploring the dark web, it's important to take precautions to protect your safety and privacy. Always use a VPN and the Tor browser to encrypt your connection and mask your IP address. Never give out personal information, and never click on suspicious links or download anything from an untrustworthy site. In conclusion, the dark web is a complex and mysterious corner of the internet that can be both fascinating and dangerous. While it offers a platform for free speech and communication, it's also a haven for criminal activity and illegal trade. We hope this video has shed some light on what the dark web is, how to navigate it safely, and the risks and rewards of exploring this hidden part of the internet.
Thanks for watching our video. We hope that our content has given you chills and kept you on the edge of your seat. We always try to bring you the best of the genre. We hope you've enjoyed our selection of content. We're always striving to bring you new and exciting material, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. If you have any suggestions for future content or just want to reach out and connect with us, don't hesitate to leave a comment or send us a message. We love hearing from our audience and appreciate your support, so until next time, stay thrilled.